And can we hear Representative for filing this amazing bill? A necessary bill. My name is Eskamani. I'm proud to serve in District 47 in the sweet city of Orlando. And this has been an issue of prioritization for my district for a very long time. You already heard the statistics of just the harm caused from the criminalization of cannabis possession. This is outdated and archaic. And the reality too is that arrests around cannabis are disproportionately impacting poor people and people of color. We know this. We see it across the country. We see it in our history. And we have the power to do something about it. And the good news is that the people of Florida agree with us. We've already seen legalization and access to medical cannabis. Floridians are demanding for that to be expanded. They want to see the ability to grow at home. And here we are today with the opportunity to lead on transformational change, not only when it comes to decriminalization and reducing incarceration rates and keeping folks away from the criminal justice system for petty, unnecessary penalties, but we cannot regulate cannabis unless we legalize it. And you already heard the incredible impact on revenue streams for cannabis. Right now, there are Floridians using cannabis, and yet we as a state cannot regulate it for safety, and we can't regulate it for taxation. And we're always having debates in these chambers every day over different programs and different budget needs, whether it's paying our state workers better, whether it is paying teachers and support staff better, eliminating the Agency for Persons with Disabilities wait list, the affordable housing crisis. These are all problems that they can't just get a surge of funding. It has to be reoccurring funds. And this is low-hanging fruit for reoccurring funds. And so we are proud to co-sponsor this legislation, and I want to emphasize the bipartisan support in the state for this. And we have Republican members in Congress here in Florida and across the country who have spoken out loud in their support of cannabis. And of course, when you talk to everyday voters, this is one of the issues where I get emails from Republicans asking us to legalize cannabis. And so let's not fall into the myths from the 60s and 70s. Let's focus on 2022 and what policies we need to pass to not only improve our criminal legal system, allowing law enforcement to go after real crime versus these petty penalties that can destroy someone's life. And let's also see this as a source of revenue to cover so many other expenses we have in our state where every person benefits. And there are already so many great models in states across America to take this revenue and reinvest it in communities, especially in those communities who've been most dramatically negatively impacted by the criminalization of cannabis. And then I'll add one more point. I just came out of our Public Health and Professions Subcommittee where we talked about the medical cannabis dispensary program in Florida. And just the fact that we don't even have black growers in Florida, we don't have data collected on medical cannabis patients, on their demographics, so we don't even know if there's disparities on who's accessing medical cannabis today compared to others. Chances are you're going to see disproportionate inequities within this system. And again, decriminalizing cannabis, making it legally available is going to open up access to pain relief while at the same time hitting all the other points we already made. So thank you again, Representative. I'm proud to be here. And let's get this done.